What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pack and Plug, and Happy New Year. And the Green Bay Packers get the win on New Year's Eve in Minnesota. It's a big one. We got the dub 33-10, taking down the Vikings. Man, what an exciting game. What an amazing game. What a game that coming into, we knew we had to win. We knew these two last games we have to win to make the playoffs. You win now and you're in. But today we got the important W, and Jordan Love played lights out. 33-10. Where do we begin? Coming into this week, it was all the drama about Jair. It was all the drama about Joe Barry, about this defense. And probably coming into this week, a lot of Packer fans were worried. We're facing Justin Jefferson. We don't have Jair. This defense is struggling. Maybe Nick Mullins and this backup quarterback are going to put a whooping on us, put a lot of yards through the air, and maybe end our season. And that wasn't the case on Sunday night in Minnesota. Jordan Love came to play. This defense came to play, getting two turnovers, making big stops all night. Aaron Jones playing in this game, running for 120 yards. Our running game getting a total of like 190 yards on the ground, which is phenomenal. And Jordan Love, man, can we just stop for a moment and give all the praise to this young quarterback? I think we're pretty much through with the season. And regardless of what happens next week, I think we have a quarterback of the future. I think we have a guy. And if you're Brian Gutekunst and you're this front office and you're this Packer team, I think you made the good decision, the right decision of moving on from your Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers onto the next great Packer quarterback. And he's still young. I'm not saying he's Aaron Rodgers or he's going to be a Hall of Famer or any of that, but he is definitely has a bright future, has a young future, and he's going to be something. And he's been consistent this season, almost every game throwing for over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tonight he threw for 3 touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown that was phenomenal. He was on point. There was one throw that maybe he missed that could have been another touchdown on the opening drive, but other than that, Jordan Love played phenomenal. The way he plays, too, just reminds you of Aaron Rodgers, throwing off that back foot, kind of falling away, it's just incredible. And he's been a staple in this offense, a staple in this team, the best player on this team this whole year. I think he's now at 30 touchdowns, surpassing Aaron Rodgers' first starting season. Aaron threw for 28 touchdowns. Jordan Love is now at 30 touchdowns this season through 17 games. And man, you just got to be happy with Jordan Love. You got to be happy for how this Packers team is set up for the future with these young receivers. This offense is amazing. Now, we still don't totally know about this defense. And I'm not, after this game, just going to be like, well, Joe Barry, you had one great game. Maybe you should stay. Because through the whole season, you've still been terrible. And I still think that maybe Joe Barry should be replaced next season. And that's something the Packers need to consider for their defense. This was one great game, though, that Joe Barry stepped up. His defense stepped up, got 2 big turnovers, and kept this Minnesota Vikings team from really doing anything. I think Chandler had about 40 yards total. Nick Mullins had 113 yards. Jaron Hall had 67 yards and an interception. And, yeah, man, this was a lights-out performance. And this is the Packers at their pinnacle. This is what the Packers can be. This is what this young group can be. Now, obviously, it's their first season, so it's been very inconsistent. But we've seen flashes like this, especially in that 3-game run we had. And now we have another performance like this. This is what the Packers can be. It's just about finding a way to consistently get to that point. And I think that's what the future has in store. I think that's what next season has in store. And now we have a chance with 1 game left against the Chicago Bears to make the playoffs. You win and you're in. Seattle lost today. Green Bay won. And now you win and you're in. And Chicago's coming to Lambeau Field. We're going to be playing a Chicago Bears team that we played earlier in the year to start out the season, and we destroyed them. We have Aaron Jones. We have Jordan Love. It's looking good. Now we got to worry if this Bears team is really clicking the way people think they're clicking. It might be a close game. It's a divisional game. You never truly know. But I think if the Packers play up to the standard of this game, to the standard of their potential, to how they can be, the Packers should win this out, and the Packers will be making the playoffs. I have no doubt about it. I'm excited about it. And if you're a Green Bay Packer fan, you're nothing but excited. As always, go Pack, go. Make sure you subscribe below. Make sure you like this video. Go check out my shorts. I have a lot of shorts every day. I might start live streaming games. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to be going to the offseason soon, so we'll be covering free agency. We'll be covering coaching decisions. We'll be covering all news, everything Packers, man. We got a dub against the Minnesota Vikings. 1 game away from the playoffs. Win and you're in. As always, I'm Packer Plug. Go Pack, go.